WordPress has certainly come a long way since it was first launched in 2003. It is the world's most popular and widely used content management system now, powers almost 40% of all websites on the internet. It also covers almost whole world where it is used. Hello guys, welcome to my channel ThemeMonk, and in today's video I am going to create you fully functional lawyer website like this. By creating such website, you can easily promote your business by selling your services online. So please watch the complete video so you won't miss anything. Okay guys, let's start the video. Here I am assuming that you have a domain and a WordPress installed in it. So first of all, we will install a theme on our website. Theme is basically a template of your website. So we will navigate to our WordPress dashboard, and here we will navigate under appearance tab and click on the themes link. After that you have to click on the add new button. Here in search box you have to write Zeta. Today I am going to use Zeta theme to install or to create a lawyer website. So you can see the very first result is the Zeta theme, and click on the install button. After that you have to click on the activate button to activate this theme. Guys, our theme is installed now. We need to install a plugin which will help us to import a ready-made demo of Zeta to our website. So for that you have to click on the Zeta options link, and then it will ask you to install importer plugin. Now you have to click on the C library button, and it will show us all the available demos which are packed with the theme. So these are the demos which are available with our theme. So just scroll down below to check our lawyer demo. You can see this is our Zeta lawyer demo. Just click on the preview button to check the preview of our demo, and in the left bar you can see these are the two plugins which are required to import our demo. First one is the Elementor builder. Using this builder we are going to create our website, and second one is the Contact Form 7. This plugin will help you to create a contact form on your website. So just click on those buttons and they will install in your dashboard. Now both the plugins are installed and activated in our dashboard. Now click on the import this site and just click on the OK button. Now our import is completed, and you can click on the done view website button and it will show the website. So you can see our demo import is completed, and this is the website which we have just imported, and these are the features and functions available in our demo. Now I am going to explain you how you can manage all these settings, how you can edit or you can modify your home page according to your requirements, such as you need to change this image and you need to change this text, and you have to change all these settings or all these content for your website. So you have to just click on the edit with Elementor button, and this will allow us to make changes on our website. So this is the Elementor editor page, where you can see at the left side these are the modules which we have used to create this website, and this is, and in the right panel you can see all the content is available. You can click on any content and can manage and can change your content. So first of all, if you want to edit or change this image, then you can click on this particular image and it will open all the settings in the left panel. This is the image module which we have used, and you can click on the choose image link from here and you can edit your images from the available media content, or you can click on the upload files here and can select your own image from your local computer. Now to change this heading or this content, you have to click on this particular module and it will allow you to change that text. You can also add link to that text, or you can also change the size of the text, and also you can add HTML tags in it. In the style tab, you will get some option to manage the color and typography of that text. So when you click on the text color settings, it will open a option to change the color. After that, you can click on the typography settings and it will allow you to change the font family of that text, size of that text, font weight, font transformation, the style of the text. Suppose you want to create a normal text, italic text, or oblique text. You can also change the decoration of the text, such as underline, overline, line through, and you can also select the default value. Some more settings are available, such as line height and letter spacing. You can use them also according to your need. And in advanced tab, you can also manage the margin and padding of that particular text from here, and you can also give some class ID and manage it with the help of CSS. Also, you will get some options to manage the motion effect of that particular text. Suppose when you click on the drop down menu, you will get option to fade in down, fade in left, fade in right, and so on. So these are the options you can use to manage the styling of your website. Now let's move to the other section, which is the 4 column area section. You can see these are the 4 column used to add content in the website. You can similarly click on the heading module and can change the heading of your content. And this is the text module. You can use this module to change the content. Now let's move to the other section, which is the about us section. You can similarly click on the image here and can change the image. Also, you can manage the image size, alignment, and caption from here. In the right side, you can see this is the accordion module, which will help you to add content, and you can see content in the form of accordion. When you click on this particular heading, it will open the content of that tab, and you can again click on this to hide that tab. So this is the accordion module. Now let's move to the other module, which is the testimonial module. You can use this module to add testimonials of your customers. Now again, this is the team section. You can use image module to create a team, and below that you can use heading module to add the content of that team or designation of that team. Similarly, you can create some more section with the help of this accordion module, and also you can use a video module to add video. You can use YouTube video to show your content, and some plenty of options are available here to manage this video. Now friends, let's move to the customize area of the theme, and let's see which options are available with the theme, so that we can manage all the settings in our website. You can see this is the header area, which is showing in the left side of the page. You can easily manage this with the help of themes customizer panel. So just go to your dashboard from this link, navigate to appearance tab and click on the customize link. So this is our customize panel. I am going to explain you each and every settings which comes with the theme. With the help of that, you can create a beautiful website. Friends, this is the WordPress default setting, which is available for in all the themes, and you can click on the site identity link, and this will allow you to add the logo of your website. You can see this is the logo of our website. You can use this setting to add your website's logo. You can also change the logo width from this setting. You can also write website title and tagline. If you don't want to show this settings, you can uncheck with the help of these options. And some more site icon options and site identity space features are also available. This is the default feature of WordPress. You will get this in every theme. Now this is the home page settings. Using it, you can create any home page, or you can create any page as a home page in your website. And this is the post page option. You can select any page to make it as a post page. Now this is the additional CSS settings area. If you are a coder and if you know some CSS codes, then you can use this section to manage the styling of your website. Now second option is the layout option, which is packed with the theme. You can manage the container area with the help of this setting. You can either use wide, max width, padded, end-to-end settings from the site styles. You can also manage the container width with the help of this setting. You can also manage the boxed or content box or full width content area with the help of these settings. Some more settings are available here, such as container for pages. You can manage the container for your pages, such as box, content box, full width content, full width stretch. Some more settings are available like container for blog and archive pages, container for blog single page, and a space outside container and a space inside container settings are also available. Now let's move to another setting, which is the header setting. Here you will get above header area, main header area, below header area, and sticky header option, menu style option, transparent header option. In above header area, you can add the content just above the main header. As of now, we have not used any above header because it is not required in the current demo. So you can click on the single column, two column and three column layout and can add content according to your need. And now go to main header area and you will get 9 different layouts for your header. As you can see, this is the layout which we have selected in this demo. You can disable or enable menu with this option. You can manage some more settings in with the help of these options. So these are the main header settings. You can use them according to your requirement to manage your website. Now let's move to the below header area. In below header area, you will get single column, two column and three column settings. When you click on the single column, it will open the options to manage that column. When you click on this drop down menu, it will give you option to add text, menu, search bar, widget area and social media. You can select them according to your need. Also you will get option to manage height of this section. You can manage the bottom border, border color and menu spacing with these options. Now let's move to the another setting, which is the sticky header. With the help of this option, you can make your header sticky, such as above header, main header and bottom header. Now the menu style option is available where you can manage your menu in the right side, left, center, and also you can create effects of your menu such as bracket, triple dots, underline, up, underline and overline and so on. Also link effect color is given in this setting. Now transparent header setting is also available where you can make your header transparent, then it will show the content only and at the background you can see the content area. Now let's move to the sidebar option where you can manage the sidebar of your different pages. In default layout, you can select the right sidebar, left side and no sidebar. This will work for all the pages. If you want to manage them separately, then you can click on the page layout, blog post, archive and can manage the sidebar of these pages. Also you can manage the width of the sidebar with the help of this option. You can enable or disable a sticky sidebar with this option also, so that your sidebar will be sticky when someone scroll your page down. Some space options are also available for your sidebar. You can manage them from here. Now our blog settings are available. You can manage the blog page setting with this help and a single post setting we have given separately for these options. You can manage the layout according to these available settings, and also you can manage the grid layout from the 1 column, 2 column, 3 column and 4 column settings. Also these are the options which you can use to decorate your blog page. Also pagination options are also available of your blog page. You can either choose numbered, load more and infinite scroll. Some more options are available. You can either show your featured image, post title and meta. With the help of these settings, you can also enable or disable by just clicking on this eye icon. Similarly, you can manage your single post with the help of these settings. Now move to the footer area where you will get the above header, above footer area, widget footer area, below footer area and footer style options. Above footer area will be getting same settings which are available in our above header area. So you can create single column, two column and three column layout in the above footer. Similarly, widget footer area will give you some layouts. You can choose them according to your requirement, and as soon as you select a layout it will open option to add your content here. Now let's move to the below footer area setting. Just click on the below footer setting and you can see single column, two column and three column settings are available for you. You can select those content to add in your website. Now move to the footer style option. Here you can create your footer as a sticky and fixed according to your need. Now let's move to the scroll top option. Friends, you can see this is the button which is the scroll to top button. When you click on this button it will scroll to the top of your page. So you can manage this button from this setting. You can enable or disable it from this option. You can manage the position of the button, whether you want to place it on left or right. You can manage the icon radius of the button, icon font size, icon color, icon background color, icon hover color and icon background hover color. Now let's move to the color and background option of your website. This global color will work for whole website. So you can manage theme color, link hover color, text color, title color, background color and background image of your website. You can navigate to hamburger color option and you can manage the hamburger color settings from these options. For header color you can manage it separately. If you don't want to go with your global color setting, then you can separately manage this header color from here. So in header color you can manage the title color, title hover color, tagline color, background color, etc. So some plenty of options are available for you to manage your color. In menu color options are also available. From here you can manage the menu color, link text color, link hover color, link background hover color and so on. Some menu color options are also available here. Now we navigate to sticky header area. In sticky header area also you will get separate settings so that you can manage it according to your requirement. So you can see this is the color options available for a sticky header area. Now let's move to the content area. Here you can manage the background color, background image and you can manage heading tag separately from these settings. You will also get option to manage the color of a blog page and a single page. So some plenty of options are available here. You can manage them from these settings. Single post pages settings are available in separate, so you can manage it differently with your color options. Sidebar color settings are also available with the theme. You can manage the title, text color, link hover color from these settings. Footer area color options are also available. You can manage color of above footer, footer widget area, below footer from these settings. Now let's move to the typography settings of the website. In typography settings you will get font subset option where you can manage these settings, and in base typography option you will get option to manage the body typography, title typography and content typography. In body typography you can manage the font family, font weight, text transformation and font size. Some line height and letter spacing options are also available. These options are similar for title such as font family, font weight and text transform. In content area also you can manage the font size, font area, font family, font weight and letter spacing, line height also. You can separately manage H1 tag, H2 tag and up to H6 tag of your website. Now move to the WooCommerce typography section. You can manage the typography of WooCommerce area also with the help of this shop setting, and here you will get option to change font family, font weight, text transform, font size, line height, letter spacing. And for product price also you will got option to manage the font family and those similar settings. Also you can go to single product area and can manage the font family, font weight, etc. You can manage typography of your header also with the help of these options. Here you can change the font family of title and content area from this setting. You can change the header menu for typography from this setting and so on. Also you can manage the button font of your website. Some blog settings are also available. You can manage the typography of blog also from this setting. You can manage the typography of sidebar also with this setting, and also footer typography options are also available. Now let's move to the side button setting. Here you can manage the whole button settings of your website, where you can give the button text color, button background color, button text hover color, button background hover color. Now let's move to the preloader. You can manage the preloader of your website from this setting. Either you can add an image or a GIF image here, and you can manage the background color. If you don't want to use this preloader, you can enable or disable from this setting. Now social icon options are also available. Here you will get plenty of options to add your social icon. You just have to put your URL of particular social icon and this will work on your website. Search icon options are also available. You can manage the search icon color, icon border color, icon hover color and icon background color from this option. Search box color options are also available here. So in this video we have learned how we can create a lawyer website with the help of Zeta theme. Friends, this is a free theme and some options are available in the pro version. So you have to purchase the pro version to get access of the pro features. Friends, that's it for today. If you need any help, you can comment me below in the comment section and I will help you with that. Also, please do subscribe my channel so that you will get notification of my latest videos. Thanks for watching my video.